Hello, welcome in another important video. I hope you all are doing great. So this video is going to be really important because in this video we will see how to create our first ever Lambda project using serverless and how to deploy that in our AWS. So in order to create our new project, let's go ahead and create new folder. As you can see, I have already created one folder with the name YouTube. You can give any name and create new folder. Then you will have to open CMD with administrative permissions. Okay, now let's copy this path, change your directory. Okay, now we are inside our dedicated folder. So now in order to generate new project, we just have to simply type serverless, and that's pretty much it. We have to click on enter and this will start creating our project. In case if you are wondering how this command came in, if you remember, we have already installed this serverless package. That's why we have this CMD access. Okay, so simply type serverless and click on enter. So this command will ask few questions. So as you can see, this is the first question. Now it is asking what do you want to make. So this command provides starter packages. So you can choose any starter package and later on you can edit this. But yeah, you have a lot of options. You can see other option as well. That means there are other starter packages. But currently I want to go with AWS Node.js starter. So I will choose this. But if you want, you can use up and down arrow key to choose any other starter package. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead with this package itself. So let's click on enter. Now it is asking me to provide a project name. If I don't provide any project name, by default this command will create this folder and create my project with this name. Okay, so what I will do is I will give custom name, let's say serverless demo. Okay, and then I'll simply click on enter. Now it will start downloading this starter package. Okay, now it is asking me whether I want to register or log in to serverless framework. I'll say no. So now here it is asking me to provide my AWS credentials. So we have two options here. Either we can skip or we can provide access key at this stage itself. Okay, we can go with any way. Even if we skip for now, later on we can provide those credentials. I'll go ahead with the first option. I will not skip this stage. I'll click on enter. Now it is asking me, do you have AWS account? I'll say yes, I have account. So as soon as I'll click on yes, it will open new link in the existing browser window, and it will ask me to log in into my account. Okay, so as you can see here, now if I go back to terminal, you can see in your AWS account, create AWS user with access keys. Okay, so let me go back into the account and let me go to the users. Let me select the user that we have already created and let's go to security credentials. Okay, in here we have to go to create access keys. Simply click on create access key. Now we have to mention which access key we want to create. So I'll simply use third-party service. I'll have to give confirmation and simply click on next. Okay, then give any tag name, let's say serverless or demo. Okay, and let's click on create access key. So with this way, it will give me two credentials. First is access key, second one is secret access key. Okay, so once you have this, go ahead into terminal and click on enter. First thing it will ask to provide access key. So let's go back, copy this, I'll paste it here, enter. Then second thing it will ask to provide secret key. Copy this, paste it here. That's pretty much it. Once you provide your both credentials, so you can see this will create new file inside my user profile. Okay, and it will put credentials here. So these are the credentials that I have provided will be available here as well. Let me show you in a moment, but for now, let's just click on no, because if you don't want to deploy now, I'll say no. That's pretty much it. If I go back to my folder, I'll see this is the new folder got created, and this is the basic Lambda function. All right. So as you can see, this is the default code that Serverless gave us. So this is simple. It is simply returning one JSON message saying go serverless 3.0 and your function executed successfully. So as soon as we execute this function, we will see this message, okay, and it is returning status 200. We will understand more about this course later on, but for now let's just stick with setting up our project. So in a terminal, they gave us message saying your credentials is saved in your machine under the user's profile AWS folder. So whenever we execute this command, it always creates one folder inside your users directory. Okay, let's see that as well. Let me go to C users, and this is my user. Inside this, you will see there is .aws folder created, and this AWS folder will have credentials file. So this credential file, if I open, this credentials file will have my access key ID and my secret access key as well. So this is how the things work. So whenever next time I'll execute commands, AWS will automatically fetch those key and secret key to perform operations on a server. So we are at the stage. So let me quickly explain you what we have done till now. So we have created user first. So this is the user. We have assigned permissions. So currently we have assigned administrative permissions to this user. Okay. And then we have used serverless package to create our project. Okay. So deploy this created project into the server. We will need some credentials. Okay. And that's exactly what we have just provided. So we have provided access key ID and secret access key ID. So once we have provided this, so now our user is authenticated. Okay, and now we can simply hit one command. That command is serverless deploy, and our AWS Lambda function will get deployed. So let me go ahead and run that command for you. So this is my AWS console. Let me first of all show you what we have in the Lambda. So currently I have two Lambda functions. Let me delete both of them. Okay, so currently I do not have any Lambda function running. So let me go ahead in my terminal and type serverless deploy. All right, so it is giving me error because my directory is not appropriate. So let me change my directory. I have to be in serverless demo, and then let's run serverless deploy command again. So it started executing that command. All right, guys, so you can see the command executed successfully. So now let's go into our console and let's quickly refresh this list. So as you can see, our Lambda function is ready and we can access this as well. So if I go ahead and show you its code, you will see exact same code what we have locally, what we saw locally. So you can see we have the exact same message, same status. Basically the code that we have locally, now it is deployed into AWS Lambda. So this is how you can create your first ever AWS Lambda function and deploy it on AWS console. In our upcoming videos, we will jump into some advanced topics. So stay tuned. I think that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.